With so many new games on the horizon in 2023, we wanted to round up the ones that we're most excited for and are anticipating the most. From scary games to open world adventures, solo and co-op, this list has quite a range, so there should be something for everyone. If you already have your eye on a game for 2023 though, tell me down in the comments below so I can check it out. If not, then tell me which game in this list you like the look of most. And make sure to click like down below because it really does help support us, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one from us. Let's start it off with an incredible looking game that if you haven't heard of, you need to. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Raiders is going to be a free-to-play cooperative third-person shooter where you play as a raider. The Raiders are a rogue group of resistance fighters. Using a patchwork early warning system, you're going to be fighting to protect your home against enemies dropping in from orbit. You're going to have to squad up to resist the onslaught of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, a ruthless mechanized threat descending from space. You'll be scavenging the ruins of the past, wielding tools and gadgets to outsmart the enemy, and you must use your surroundings and the physics of the game to your advantage. Currently, it's set to release sometime in 2023 for PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. If you loved the incredible game that was Zelda Breath of the Wild, then get ready because the sequel, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, is on the way for May 12th of 2023 for Nintendo Switch. The biggest thing about the game that's been revealed so far is how there's a massive focus on verticality, with the world actually expanding into the clouds. So the game is looking to be bigger and more three-dimensional than before. They seem to be expanding on the abilities and weapons of the first game, while for the story it seems like Ganon may have arisen once again beneath Hyrule Castle, and the tendrils of malice are starting to spread once again. So if you're a Zelda fan, then get ready because Tears of the Kingdom is looking to be everything good from Breath of the Wild, with even more added on top. If you like the wizarding world of Harry Potter though, then you have no doubt been starved of a good game in this universe, as it's been a long while since we got something new and exciting. Well, rest assured that 2023 is going to be massive for any witch or wizard, as Hogwarts Legacy is coming on February 10th. This is an action role-playing game where you'll be able to finally start your teaching at the magical school of Hogwarts, but it's set during the 1800s, so don't expect to see Harry Potter walking around. However, it's so much more than just Hogwarts. There's an open world to explore, tons of spells to learn and sling at rival wizards, beasts to rescue and tend to, potions to brew, and secrets to uncover in the world. So if you're hoping to live a life at Hogwarts in a more rustic time, then this one is definitely for you. It's releasing on PlayStation 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. If you love the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series, then you need to know about Starfield. This is Bethesda Studios' first new universe in 25 years. This is a next-generation role-playing game set amongst the stars. The game is set in 2330, and you'll be joining a group of space explorers called Constellation who seek rare artifacts throughout the galaxy. It's set to be Bethesda's biggest and most ambitious game ever, which is saying a lot if you have played games from them before. There'll be a bunch of customization options, an interesting skill system, outposts to build, and spaceships to build, but most interestingly, over 1,000 planets to explore. The game is set to release on 2023 for PC and Xbox Series X and S, and is expected to be a Game Pass title. Next, we're going to switch it up a bit to one of our favorite genres, the hunting genre, and this one is Wild Hearts. It's an upcoming action role-playing game being developed by Omega Force and published by EA under the EA Originals label. This game will task you as a hunter to take down massive monsters in Azuma, a fantasy world inspired by feudal Japan. There's going to be all kinds of crazy weapons, over-the-top fights against these giant monsters, and well, if you like the Monster Hunter games, Wild Hearts should definitely be on your radar. It's currently set to release on the 16th of February 2023 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. You no doubt have already heard of the Final Fantasy series. Well, this latest title in the series is Final Fantasy 16, and it looks absolutely incredible. It's an action role-playing game with segmented open environments and a combat system including both melee and magic-based attacks with AI companions. There is a focus on the summons in the game, which look visually insane and appear to battle other summons, or econs as they are called within Final Fantasy 16. The world is split between two continents called Ash and Storm, with scattered magical mother crystals which provide energy to the population. There are 6 nations in the world who hold power through access to these magical crystals and the dominance. These are humans who act as hosts for each nation's econ or summon. I'm extremely excited for this one, and it's set to release for PlayStation 5 on June 22nd, 2023. Next up, Star Wars fans should get ready because the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order is coming, as Jedi Survivor is set for March 17th, 2023 as a next-gen title. This is a narrative-driven, single-player, third-person action-adventure game. The original had a more weighted combat system, almost with Souls-like elements, and fans are hoping to see this returned and improved in the new title. You'll play once again as Cal Kestis, who this time is no longer a Padawan, but instead a powerful Jedi Knight. You're pushed back to the edges of the galaxy by the Empire, surrounded by both new and and familiar threats. The focus of the game is how far he's willing to go to protect himself, his crew, but also the legacy of the Jedi Order. This one will release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Next up, have you seen an Avatar movie? Well, in 2023, you can expect to experience the world of Pandora for yourself in this first-person action-adventure open-world game developed by Massive Entertainment. It's a new standalone story where we play as Navi and embark on a journey across the western frontier, a never-before-seen part of Pandora. The game itself will actually take place in the lore of Avatar during the one-year time skip in the recent Avatar: The Way of the Water movie. It's set to release in 2023 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. If you love games like BioShock or other crazy FPS action games, then you need to know about Atomic Heart. It's set in a utopian world of wonders where robots are humans' loyal servants, until everything goes wrong and the robots have now gone rogue. With unforgiving combat, crazy boss battles, giant machines, and mutants running around, you must use your skills and advanced weapons to storm the facility where everything started going wrong. The game is set to release on the 21st of February 2023 for PlayStation 4 and 5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S, as well as Xbox One. For this next one though, if you're looking for a game to try out with friends, then Redfall should be on your radar. It's an open-world co-op FPS game from Arcane Austin, the team behind Dishonored. The once nice town of Redfall is now besieged by a legion of vampires who have blocked out the sun. The game will be a blend of single-player and multiplayer seamlessly with up to 4 players co-op. There are 4 characters to pick and play, and you will collect an arsenal of specialized weaponry and customize your character with unique upgrades and abilities to suit your own playstyle. It's going to release on the first half of 2023 for Xbox Series X and S and PC. Next up is a hugely popular isometric game series, and this time the latest addition in the franchise is Diablo 4. The endless battle between the high heavens and the burning hells rages on, and chaos itself threatens to consume Sanctuary. With a ceaseless demon horde to slaughter, countless abilities to master, nightmarish dungeons to explore, and legendary loot, this game has a vast open world which brings the promise of adventure and devastation. They're going more so back to the roots of the series in more of a Diablo 2-esque vein. So if you're looking for a more gritty game in an isometric setting, as well as several returning classes from the older titles, then Diablo 4 should be on your radar. It's currently set to release on the 2nd of June 2023 for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC. If you like the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series though, or just seamless open world games with a mix of FPS and horror, then you need to see S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2: Heart of Chernobyl. The Chernobyl exclusion zone has changed dramatically after a second massive explosion in the year 2006. Now violent mutants, deadly anomalies, and warring factions have made the zone a very tough place to survive. You'll be a stalker who enters the zone to search for artifacts and the truth of what happened at the heart of Chernobyl. The game is releasing on Xbox Series X and S and PC, but is also a Game Pass title. This next one is a new and visually stunning Souls-like game that's basically a reimagining of the famous Chinese 16th century novel A Journey to the West. You'll be playing as the mythical Sun Wukong as you unleash a variety of fast and flashy combos on a bunch of different enemy types, including crazy mythological monsters. So if you like Souls-like games,